no, your ad account was disabled. It's almost like we're back running Facebook ads, right? Jokes. Anyways, if your ad account gets disabled, relax, don't worry, unless you did something drastically wrong, and in which case, when it gets disabled, you'll know why it got disabled. If you randomly get an error notification saying that your ad account has been suspended for XYZ reason, not to panic. TikTok has great support. You're always going to hear back within 48 hours. That's pretty standard. You can go through their help center. Here's a few things that I like to do, some things to think of, guidance. I've gone through this many times, and then I'm going to give you a message that you can actually, you could copy paste it if you want, but just like a rough idea of what you should send to them through a support ticket, okay? So the only steps you can take is reach out to support. I personally always do at least 2 support tickets. It only lets you do 1 for each reason. So you're saying like, billing issue. Well, I would submit a support ticket under billing issue, even though I'm like in the comments talking about how the ad account's suspended. I'd also do another one because usually it gives you an option to appeal the suspension. So I like to do multiple. Usually they'll just close it, but you never will know which one is going to get responded to quicker. Now, same thing with any platform. Being polite is never going to hurt you. I know you might be upset. It can be frustrating. Yes, it can mess with the optimizing of your ads. Fun fact, I have not really noticed it negatively affect the optimizing of my ads on TikTok. So just like how Facebook will disable your ad account, and this is just, I've had it happen, I'm not even exaggerating when I say 100+ times, because I've had dozens of ad accounts over 5 years. They seem to always re-enable it at about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And this is with Facebook. And what I noticed is when they re-enable it, it spends the budget really quick. So if you're spending $30,000 a day on ads, like I have many times, well, it's going to spend, $30,000 of that really fast, and you're not going to get the sales. The next day, the performance will go back to normal. In my opinion, that was their way of squeezing the money. Now, TikTok, I think, does a similar thing when they stop your ads from spending, because it suddenly randomly starts spending, and it spends really, really fast. I think that's the ad platforms. They all have their own way of literally just stealing money from you. However, when your ad account gets suspended on TikTok, I haven't noticed a huge issue with performance once you get it back. So that's good. I always take the same approach. Again, we're making it clear that we are a brand and we have good customer feedback. You're going to see that in my message here in a moment. So this is assuming that you were getting disabled for circumventing or violating a policy, basically anything but where it says, hey, you stole content from somebody else. If that's the case, you need to communicate with TikTok and somehow prove you are not. You could try saying that you paid a third party for that video and that's what they sent you. You could play the innocent route, and I definitely recommend that you just be open, honest, have good, clear communication, and that's why we do not just steal videos directly and go run them. They usually will flag that, and they're actually building, TikTok is actively building more systems that can detect that, so I would not recommend it. Now, here's an example of something I typed up here in 30 seconds. It's like the same exact thing that I would be submitting underneath a support ticket if and when I've submitted exact things like this and gotten many ad accounts back on TikTok whenever something goes down, okay? Hey, hope all is well. I just wanted to reach out and see what's going on with our ad account. I saw the ads have been turned off and the account was suspended. To my knowledge, we haven't broken any policies. We studied them extensively before launching our first ad. Make sure to add that in there. The videos are our own. We haven't gotten a single customer complaint other than a lost order, and we have a lot of inventory sitting that we need to sell. Please let me know if there's anything you need for me to get this solved. Thank you. Like something as simple as that. I'm a little upbeat, I'm positive. You see what I did there? I took the innocent brand approach. See how I kind of weaseled its way in there where I said we haven't gotten a single customer complaint other than, I wanted to say we still have gotten one, other than a lost order. It's like you're being upfront and honest, a little bit vulnerable. We have a lot of inventory sitting. That's, almost, I don't want to say a brag about it, but you're like making it clear, hey, we're more of a brand. We're not just some drop shipping store getting bad feedback. Those are the things you're indirectly communicating. We haven't broken any policies to our knowledge. Again, you're being polite and respectful about that, not egotistical. We studied them extensively before launching our first ad. That means we're here, we're for the long term. We learned the platform and we're looking to learn and grow. So, I would put out something like this. This is like a very good message that you could do. And I see absolutely no reason why you wouldn't get a response that would lead to your ad account being re-enabled. TikTok is very lenient. I've never seen anything like it where they will give you a warning. I've seen them give warnings for people who directly steal other people's videos. Like they run the same video. They didn't edit it, change the music. They didn't even take out the logo, a lot of stuff like that. So definitely just be cautious if you're using other people's videos, even if you're mixing them. If their logo is like, let's say they're holding up the package and the logo's on the package, they'll pick up on that. So just double check your videos if you're just first getting started and you're not using your own. So different things like that. If your ad account's disabled, no worries. Again, they have really good support. You just have to figure out why it was disabled and then kind of play the route from there. But that's an example of a support ticket that you could submit. It's nothing too crazy. Don't be worried. It should be back with with probably 24 hours to 48 hours total. I think the longest it's taken for an ad account for me to come back was 3 days. So, and that was like, I was sweating it a little bit, but that's pretty quick compared to other platforms. So no problems there. That is what to do if your ad account gets disabled, which hopefully shouldn't happen, but usually does at some point.